cost of cooking. We may only be at the advent of the cost of living crisis, but it's already having an impact on home cooking and food service alike. Hence, thrift and frugality are in and flashy shows of wealth are out. But help is at hand in the form of retailer initiatives, influencer recipes, techniques for cutting food waste, and affordable menus. Precious energy. We've become acutely aware that we could no longer afford to misuse the world's precious resources, and the current geopolitical situation, resulting in sharp rises in energy prices, has further highlighted energy vulnerability. With the cheapest unit of energy being the one you don't use, everyone from consumers to retailers, suppliers and farmers is finding ways not just to save energy, but to create it too. Back to basics. Sometimes you have to look back in order to look forward. Faced with inflation and global instability, people are turning to the reliable wisdom of tried and tested methods of yore. Farmers return to old regenerative farming practices. Preserving, pickling and fermenting prevent food waste. And there's a return to sensible, healthy eating. New climate, new crops. Extreme weather events have been devastating for growing conditions, so growers and producers are adapting to new climes as best they can. Globally, more drought-resistant crops are gaining favour, and, in order to reduce reliance on corn and wheat, hardy pulses, ancient grains and indigenous crops are being championed. PHYGITAL world. The world has embraced digital ways of doing everything due to the pandemic. As people return to normality, they're taking the best of online and physical experiences and fitting them together in seamless consumer journeys. From live-streamed retailer videos with product information and digital displays at point of sale, to metaverse play and NFTs that translate to real-world benefits. Precision fermentation. This is truly an exciting time for food development, with scientists creating viable, near-identical, and sometimes improved proteins and bringing them to market quicker than we could have imagined. This old technique turns microorganisms into mini-factories producing proteins that are genetically the same as animals, but don't involve the rearing or slaughter. Real and recognisable. Consumers are increasingly getting their nutritional advice from doctors and scientists rather than influencers, moving away from magic bullet cures towards common sense healthy eating that everyone understands. As concerns around artificial sweeteners grow, consumers look to naturally sweet foods, and, in general, the unrecognisable and artificial is rejected in favour of minimally processed. Mamma mia! In times of uncertainty, people lean towards what they know. And if there's one cuisine that embodies simple, satiating goodness, it's forever favourite Italian. At home, it's all about cooking up unfussy, flavour-forward pasta and risotto. In food service, Italian trattorias are popping up, serving pared-back, home-style fare. Beige comforts. Purse strings are tight, but food is a pleasure people aren't willing to give up. Indeed, it's often the budget-friendly beige staples that offer comfort when the going gets tough. Many are turning to their go-to, bread, as the humble sandwich goes gourmet. And let's not forget about simple, versatile toast. Consumers are also leaning into familiar favourites like porridge and mac and cheese. Perfect patisserie. Fans of classical cooking, rejoice! French patisserie and viennoiserie are firmly in fashion. As well as being delicious, proper French pastries are near impossible to replicate at home, making them an affordable luxury out and about when budgets don't allow for blowout meals.